I'm just getting this, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to just start, you want to start talking. Yeah, that's it. That's how it goes. I need one, man. My girl got 2 kids.
Where?
I'm here.
Casting in the community today. Special time, special location. Sloco Wind Road.
We live, y'all, on Impact. We mobile this week. We down here at Wing Road and what's that, North Bend backpack giveaway. Come on down here and support the kids. The podcast, me and Mill 11, we down here, we on the road, man. I told y'all can book us no matter where y'all want us at. We'll show up. We mobile.
Casting in the community, man. That's what we doing. Come see y'all too, wherever y'all at. Not out here. Got my mama mentality on, though. I'm gonna get through it. And survive. Soldiers. What?
Turn that car off. Hey.
My superpower is probably patience and encouragement. These days, kids are feeling really inadequate. They're not feeling like they have it in them to do something they've never done before. We need to create a place that was hands-on, that was a fun environment, that allowed kids to be creative and allowed kids a safe place to get it wrong. What drives me are those aha moments, those moments where you see the kid, they get it. And I tell you what, I live for that moment. Because when you give them an opportunity to approach it at their level and then add in sprinklings of the challenge, and they've got to kind of race themselves and maybe other students in order to get there, they're tenacious about it. They're excited about it. And when they achieve it, that is the greatest joy. That is what the Cincy STEM Lab is all about. Our job is about helping them build their confidence. It's about making the learning process different, fun, and very approachable. And STEM and science and tech and engineering and math is becoming a lot less scary to them. The problems that we are facing in the 21st century with climate change and access to electricity and energy, these are the jobs that have the money. We have to have all hands on deck for that type of work. And that is what we are here to do, to expose students, no matter how little money you have to how much money you have, how much you think you know and how much you don't know, and to help build their confidence so that they are ready to step out in STEM and say, here I am, this is exactly where I was supposed to be.
We up now?
Yeah, I'm live.
We live. So it ain't blank anymore. No. But now they can. I was running a commercial. But if you want to pause it, just pause it. Man, look. Casting in the community right now. Live. 6464 Wynn Road. Sunoco gas station. Backpack giveaway. You joining us on the We Not Box In podcast. Sponsored by On Impact Recruiting Services and Pawnee Water. Out here again, man. This is special. Tune in. Y'all can come on down and get your backpack for your youngsters. Told you, stay part of good things, stay part of doing good things, man. Being called and being driven to do a lot of stuff. So put my hand whatever I can get my hands on now. It's loaded up out here. Traffic is thick. Kids and families are here. While supplies last, though, gotta get here and claim this stuff. Don't get here, you're not gonna get nothing. I can't carry nothing out for you. I can't put nothing to the side, so don't be asking. On Impact Recruiting. Been benefiting all that's great in this city of Cincinnati. Pleasure to be a part of it. It's a hot one too, as you know. People are really braving the heat to be out here. Say, I gotta come on out here. He actually said, think about being on location today. It's like, that's cool, but you said outside, I was like, ooh, prepared for that one. So broke out my Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? Pushed myself through it. Yeah, it's official too. It's branded. See the back of that, it's branded up. You know what I'm saying? Nike flavor. You know what I'm saying? Take that tag out too so you can see it. I ain't pop the tag on it yet. Good official lock. You might just go ahead and pop the tag on the show. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know it's official. They say things, you appreciate itself with value when you leave with it. And I just upped the ante on this thing right here, baby. Gold edition too, man. Look at that, man. That's special. That's real special. Talk to me. Y'all online, you enthusiasts, let me know how official, how authentic I am. You know what I'm saying? The patches. I can't peel that patch off. Can't scratch that off either. Stop playing. Just as fast as they rolled in, pulled right out. Got the goods. Now they ready to rock and roll. Good luck to all the kids that's entering 2025 school year. Good luck to every last one of you at every last place you're at. Even the ones that didn't really look out for me, but I'm just so every opportunity I ever had here in any school was great. So I appreciate everybody. I am where I am right now because of that. So I thank y'all for the opportunity, the motivation, even the things that didn't go right. So it was a learning lesson for me. Become an adult, an educator, grown man, a mentor, you know, all those things. Thank you. I don't own the rights to this music, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this feed real quick so they don't, you know, send me something about monetizing and sharing my funds with somebody else. It's crazy too. I'll let y'all about that.
Hilltop and Wynwoods All-Star, football games at Water Hills this weekend. Broadcast, and I'm head lost.
Turn around. Okay, we'll start talking a little bit. Introduce the podcast. Let them know we'll be getting the sports here momentarily. These fans on?
My superpower is probably patience and encouragement. These days, kids are feeling really inadequate. They're not feeling like they have it in them to do something they've never done before. We need to create a place that was hands-on, that was a fun environment, that allowed kids to be creative and allowed kids a safe place to get it wrong. What drives me are those aha moments. Those
I look down there and I want to be able to look out.
My superpower is probably patience and encouragement. These days, kids are feeling really inadequate. They're not feeling like they have it in them to do something they've never done before. We need to create a place that was hands-on, that was a fun environment, that allowed kids to be creative and allowed kids a safe place to get it wrong. What drives me are those aha moments. Those moments where you see the kid, they get it. And I tell you what, I live for that moment. Because when you give them an opportunity to approach it at their level and then add in sprinklings of the challenge, and they've got to kind of race themselves and maybe other students in order to get there, they're tenacious about it. They're excited about it. And when they achieve it, that is the greatest joy. That is what the Cincy STEM Lab is all about. Our job is about helping them build their confidence. It's about making the learning process different, fun, and very approachable. And STEM and science and tech and engineering and math is becoming a lot less scary to them. The problems that we are facing in the 21st century with climate change and access to electricity and energy, these are the jobs that have the money. We have to have all hands on deck for that type of work. And that is what we are here to do, to expose students, no matter how little money you have to how much money you have, how much you think you know and how much you don't know, and to help build their confidence so that they are ready to step out in STEM and say, here I am, this is exactly where I was supposed to be.
Yeah, Cincinnati in the light tonight. Bigg Booman on the mic. Let it shine bright. November 15th, Memorial Hall. This for the ones who gave it their all. Listen, yeah.
From the field to the floor, we earned this glow. Every practice, every bruise helped us grow. From bows and kicks to goals and dreams. Now we step in the light where the spotlight beams. Laced in grace with that urban crown. Young stars from every part of town. Presented by love that believed in our name. On impact and united raised our flame.
This ain't luck, this legacy. We built it strong, now let it be.
From sideline cheers to MVP.
Tonight we stand in victory. On the golden stage we ride. Tears of joy in every eye. From the field to the mic, we claim this pride.
Since the youth we testify.
Dressed in honor, look how far we came. From the struggle to the Hall of Fame. Saturday night, let the city proclaim. We stars now, remember our name. To the girls with grace who flipped and flew. And the boys with grit who broke straight through. To the coaches and the parents that stayed in rain. This awards for the hearts that pushed through pain. Cincinnati rules with a skyline dream. Every hustle, every chance built this team.
We here, y'all, now boxed in. We live on location. What's the address? I don't even know.
6464 Wynn Road. The Sunoco gas station.
Yeah.
Down here and get these goods. Back to school. Great thing.
On who?
See it.
On me.
It ain't on him. He ain't getting it all out. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to everybody that's taking care of everybody here in a little bit. Momentarily, we're going to start the podcast here. Yeah, we casting from the community today. Special opportunity, special moment. It's cool to be a part of the community and be a part of what's really good. And introduce again the people that's putting on what's good. So you know what's happening, you know what I mean? Rick Bigg.
How everybody doing? Coach Tank, Hilltop House. On behalf of the Miquise, Humphrey, Greace Youth Foundation, he gave away 2,500 in gas today. We gave away 100 book bags. Just important to support the community. Want to get back to the families. Make sure everybody get a chance to get have gas to get their kids back and forth to school. All we can do is make sure keep blessing the community, keep putting people in good hands, and just keep doing everything from the heart, man. I appreciate on Impact for coming out, Mel, Tay, whole family, whole community, man. It's a great day, man. We appreciate everybody. Appreciate the community. Number love.
Go down and support the spot too after today. You know what I mean?
And we still got gas out
Right,
here.
you
We
still
still out here. We out here to 7.
Still gonna have gas, out here to 7 o'clock. They got gas even after today. Just don't make the day, your only visit down here. I stopped through here, obviously. Don't work too far from here, don't live too far from here. So it's always a place that I come in. Grab my drink, gas, get on to the crib. But again, it's just something here in the community, man, that get another chance to be introduced to and be a part of. Which, the more and more I can continue to build my legacy while doing big things for everybody else, put myself out there for that. The podcast is going to start here momentarily. Big things going on in sports right now. We got the Reds, nice chase. they're like maybe 1.5 games back. We want to make sure we check all those numbers before we start. Bengals' first preseason game. Browns, obviously hometown, so I'm not blind to what's going on up there. Big story up there. Obviously, Shakur Sanders going out playing his first preseason game. We'll talk a little bit about that. We have Bearcat women's basketball news. We have Bearcat men's basketball news. We got some Hall of Fame induction news as well that's going on campus, as well as some things nationally that you probably haven't heard, but you probably already have heard, that we'll put our spin on the best way we can and keep you tuned in to what's really going on. On Impact Recruiting, it's 12-11. I'm down here at Sunoco, 6464 Wynn Road. Come on down there, get some back to school goods. Come on down here, got some autographs, we'll take some pictures, we'll do whatever you want to do right here, right now. It's hot, kid, we gonna brave what's going on for these kids and for the community. All right, so again, come on down to see us podcast. We'll be starting here soon, in about 5 minutes. All right, stick around for that special time, special start. All right, again, I'm the host tonight, 12-11. We'll have the co-host Dante Payne on as well. We'll be back.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dante on Impact. We mobile today, you know what I'm saying? For the book bag giveaway. My boy Tank Guido. We at the gas station on Whitten Road and North Bend. We just out, showing what we can do. If y'all need us to pull up and broadcast live for y'all spot, we will. Just holler at me on May 11th, the helicopter man. Yesterday, was it yesterday or Saturday? I forgot what today. I think it's Monday. We did the baby bowl down at town with the little senators. That was a success. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to CPS Superintendent, Ms. Murphy, my boy Josh, for making sure we had everything in order with security in the facilities. It was a great event. Shout out to Tam, my boy Nick, my boy Wayne. We appreciate it. Mika Owens, Councilwoman Mika Owens came through, you know what I'm saying, solidifying it, giving her a little speech, taking pictures. Make sure y'all vote for her for this midterm election in, what is it, November? I don't know the date. I think it started November 8th or something like that. I don't know. But we can broadcast live from wherever we at. Y'all see it on Impact Recruiting Services. But we do everything. That's why this podcast is not, we're not boxed in. Hey, we got a lot going on. Coming up next, I think we got the high school, I think it's the basketball showcase at Winthrop High School. Me and the coach Clark is putting it together. We got the Rising Star Camp coming up real soon with the girls at Fairfield. Like I said, on Impact, man, we got a lot of stuff going on, man. So stay tuned, y'all. All right, we'll be back.
What's up, Cincinnati? Not boxed in. Told you. You're stepping outside the realm. Special location, special episode. We on location. Mobile. Cast it in the community today. Something great, man. Backpack giveaway for school. Benefiting the kids here in the CPS. Maybe Wynwoods, Finneytown. Just picking up some neighboring other schools, possibly even Co-Ray coming through here. But a lot of kids, a lot of families came through here. Picked up a lot of things for the families to go back to school. Look to all the youngsters, all my fellow colleagues across the board at every school. I call you colleagues because we're part of the same field, but we don't work together and all that. We're part of the same thing. We share the same aspirations and the same dreams and goals to make sure these kids are doing their thing. So good luck to y'all. Shout out to everybody. But again, man, we're at 6464 Wynn Road, Sunoco gas station. Got free gas too. What? I see a free gas. What? Free gas, y'all. Yeah, man, they're giving out free gas along with backpacks. That's what's up. Come on down here and see us. Again, we live as we've been from the start. Dante Payne, keeping everything moving. Shout out to our sponsors. Funny Water. Getting ready to crack this in a minute. It's a hot one out here. See, I'm sweating, but you know what? Again, just still before we're going to get through it. We're going to blaze through it. No matter how hot it is, again, it's for the kids, it's for the community. Again, keep me out. Mamba mentality today, so we're going to stretch this thing out. We're going to braid the rapids. Welcome to tonight's show. Again, as I said, we got a lot to recap. A lot of good things that took place locally with events. Obviously, our sports teams had an opportunity to, one of them took the field for the first time to begin their season. The Reds are out there still making that push. As we talked about again, going back several episodes with our podcast, these guys can make a climb with the competition that they're playing against. And it seems to have been the case ever since the Yankees leads to the Padres, up to the Cubs, and to their last day with the Pirates. A lot of traffic here as we got my attention a little bit. Almost saw a little fender bender, or nothing like that. But again, nice time here. It's great to be out. Glow, doing our thing. Background. Shout out to our DJ who came out today. We got to get her name in to get her on here. Talk to you a little bit. But this is Jump Off. Again, we're talking about things a little bit. We'll bring Dante on here in a second. He's trying to stay cool, as we all are right now. But one of the coolest things I saw this weekend was my man Cam Little. Shout out to Cam Little, Jacksonville Jaguars kicker, who kicked a 70-yarder. That's something.
That was impressive.
70 yards. I don't care if it's preseason. I don't care if it's postseason. I don't care if it's practice. Kick a 70-yard field goal. You got something. All right. And then on top of it, I think it was like maybe 2-3 yards to spare on that thing. So he got a job. He solidified that spot. None of you kickers, he got a chance now with that guy. So if you're trying out for the Jacksonville Jaguars, it's finito. Cam Little got that spot locked. Looking at a couple other things I saw that was kind of not so out of the box. Excuse me, guys. Got to check inside there. Inside the gas station. Sorry about that. They were asking a question about the gas situation. But anyway, another thing that I saw that was kind of cool, athletically, obviously, a lot of the rookies got a chance to take the field this weekend with their first preseason games. Everything anticipated with their talents, everything anticipated with the stories that's been surrounding them and things like that. It was cool to kind of watch the transition of these guys from one level to the next. All right, because once you enter the draft, you don't have long to get ready to be a professional. You got to be, rearing that. So to see Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, naming a couple of the top 3 that I have my eyes on. It's cool to see them get out there and get acclimated with the game. Obviously, the biggest story is Shedeur, which we'll get into. But watching Cam Ward 5 for 8, 67 yards, nice passes. Struggled on the first series, but came out the second series and led the team down the field. Third down conversions is key. Obviously, in preseason, you want to try to make sure once you get in that third down situation, you can convert. And that's one of the things that I got a chance to see Cam do this week. He converted several third downs, as well as watching Shedeur do the same thing. So shout out to Cam Ward, Tennessee Titans. Saying he's the franchise, so it's off to a good start. Which we'll get into a little bit as Dante comes back. Joe Burrow, his first preseason game as a professional. 9-10, 128, something like that, 123, 128, get the right numbers. Ready to go, man. 158 quarterback rating. Chase is on point. Looks good. Even though guys came up short, obviously the defense is Achilles' heel. Reared his head again. A couple of special teams opportunities got away, but the guys you're looking for to do it are ready to do it. Just again filling in those other parts and those other portions, which again we'll get into more of that as the show goes on, and we'll break down and recap the game and get into a little bit deeper into stats and things like that. Shifting gears here a little bit, moving on to the Bearcats. Obviously, it's really exciting, down there on the campus. 17 days away from kickoff. Those guys are down there chomping at the bit. Camp's about over with. About time to be ready to hit that field. It says 66,000 tickets were already sold in Arrowhead Stadium for this game, which Bearcats will probably be going into some hostile territory. It's nothing that we're not used to. But at the same time, man, that's going to be a virtual, obviously, home game for the Muskers, and we'll have to go up there and really do some work. But again, it's exciting. It's around the corner. Hope you get ready. Get your Bearcat gear, get all that stuff ready, because it's an exciting time for our campus. An exciting time again to be a Bearcat. It's a great day to be a Bearcat all the time, but it's really an exciting time right now with everything that's going on. Our women just got back home from Rome. I'm not sure if they landed yet, but went over to Italy, Rome, and took care of business. Rome, Italy, took care of business over there. Went 2-0 with both of their games. Great feedback from Coach Katrina about the young ladies and what they were able to accomplish. So again, that's another interview that's really be excited about. Some really nice ladies in as far as recruitment, and obviously, we want to see Big D Alexander, do her thing. I say big because she's biggest things here in Cincinnati. Obviously coming up doing her thing over at Brazil, and everybody knows that. So I use that word big in a different fashion because she's humongous and gigantic for the girls' sport. I'm looking to take it to another level in her college career. So shout out to the ladies. Travel safe. Back already. Rest up. We're ready to get their feet back pounding again. It's a dead period right now with recruiting. So coaches, I know you got to probably a little time off. To rest yourself or whatever, but get back in tune and get ready to go. Don't take too much rest, but we got to keep this thing rolling a little bit. Bearcat football, as I said, we get ready to kick off. Putting out there what uniforms they should wear soon. Not sure what package they're going to come out with, but that should be exciting with these new uniforms that they unveiled. So we'll see what's going on with the Bearcats and all that. Shout out to Joe Warrior making the Mackey list. And the accolades just keep coming for these guys. Things that keep being announced. Then we got maybe 12 guys that'll be seniors that'll be in the East-West Shrine game this offseason. So Big things are happening. We got some guys on campus, man, that are competitors, some real live athletes, man. We can look for some big things really happen with the men's football. Say men's football, say the men's basketball. So we don't have women's football yet. But anyway, football. What are the Bearcats going to do this season? Chime in to answer the questions. Dante Corleone leading the defense. Brendan Sorsby leading the offense. All right? What we going to do? Chime in into the comments. Say what you think about what's going to be your predictions for the season. We're answering all, commenting all. Give us a shout. Men's basketball. My wheelhouse. Obviously, we talked last week about the new addition to the roster. Jordi Rodriguez, Spain. Now it's take a shift a little bit and start talking about the strength of the roster. What these guys really got to offer this season coming up. And man, Coach Wes Miller obviously has shown in the last couple of years that he knows how to recruit. Same thing with this year. After the snag against some guys, man, they're really talking about possibly being at the next level. They can mature and obviously have success throughout these next couple of seasons, or this one season, who knows. So again, asking about Bearcat football, I'm asking about Bearcat basketball the same as we go through the show. We're going to recap some more things. We're going to talk more again about what's expected from the Bearcats, what I've seen so far. It's special. Again, being a former player, being a graduate, being a Hall of Famer. We'll get into that stuff too. We got some Hall of Fame inductions coming up. We'll shout them out as well. But it's so cool to be so part of vibrant situation that's happening right now with the University of Cincinnati. We got some college football news nationally at the Division III level as well as Division I. College AP poll has came out. Obviously, we talked last week. Texas is number 1. Remains the same in both the coaches poll and the AP poll. There's a switch. Ohio State is now 3. Penn State is now 2. I know for some of you buck nuts out there, that just don't sit right at all. So we got any Ohio State Buckeyes out there want to chime in. Let me know how you feel about the Penn State Nittany Lions. We're overhopping you guys in the preseason top 25. And maybe it don't matter to you. You're the national champion. Rankings shouldn't matter anyway. Just come in and take your business. But is that a slap in the face to the Ohio State program? We'll see. Is it? I mean, we'll see coming up. We'll be back here in a little bit. We'll be back on Box In Podcast, episode 10. Coming to you live at 6464 Wing Road, Sunoco gas station. We ain't talking about nothing. We are though. We live right now. Hey, we live, yo. We back. Yep. Pull him back just a little bit. Tripod. Coming off of this big over thing real quick. Come on. Yep.
Back, y'all. We not boxed in podcast. We mobile. We global while y'all stay local.
Bigaboo, back to the show, yo. As we talked about, man, we got a couple things to recap, sports-wise. Yeah, pay attention to my shot sheet here. Got some things written on the back. It's an old sheet here, so just regurgitate the information, rewrite it, all that good stuff, so I stay right. All right, man. Offense. Went out there, first series, bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
Guys looked like they were chomping at the bit to actually get out there and play, and that was probably one of the things that I took away from it. They haven't played, obviously, in a preseason game. I think they were just really excited for that opportunity to get out there. And, man, did they show that they were, as some already said, mid-season form. But you already knew.
I mean, I'm going to be honest now. I'm not a Bengal hater. I like the Bengals. That's my second team. But they did good against their second team. So, I mean, there's a reason why you have starters and non-starters. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's pros, don't get me wrong. But they looked good against their second team.
That I didn't observe. I didn't realize that it was the second team. I just was looking at, execution and all that. But then, that begs a big point as far as, again, what level of competition it was and really where your team is as
that's that girl with the short scarf. The light-skinned girl.
For the NFL season. So, for me, again, looking at what those guys did offensively, looking at, again, how fine-tuned guys were, I think it probably wouldn't have mattered, if it was, the first string out there. I think the Bengals would have did their thing offensively regardless. Again, I think these guys have been under a lot of scrutiny the last several years for how they started the season. So, they had to know that they would come out. You don't want to mention the gun, but things blazing, ready to take care of business. Obviously Chase did his thing as well. With tight end, Tanner Hudson.
I mean, I think
that's it. You think that's his spot right now?
Oh, definitely. They looked good though. Don't
make two touchdown passes, man. They got you two touchdown passes from the starter and the backup.
Right.
So he was on the field for a while. So could that possibly be a position that
I think that put him in the runnings and the contentions of trying to solidify that starting spot at tight end. But it all depends on personnel and week to week. You know, just, he may be the first tight end on the field. But if they go square formation, he may not be there. But it just all depends on the personnel and who they're playing against.
Yeah, and injuries obviously
Yeah.
play a big part, a big factor in everybody's season success.
Right.
But obviously having weapons, man,
definitely helps.
can't go wrong with something like that. And these guys really went out and showed that they can move the ball. Chase Brown continues to be electric. Out of the backfield as far as running the ball and receiving. So there's a threat there in the backfield. To take the pressure off of Joe Burrow at times.
Yes, that's what they need. But they got to tighten up on defense. Defense wins championships.
That's the thing, man.
Right.
Special teams mistakes, obviously, and penalties are something that hurts every team. But
right.
when you are a group again that's been under sort of the microscope the last several years for your defensive play, you would think that would have been really a focal point. It's something that they really wanted to come out and make sure they had a good showing every day. Obviously, things happen the way they happen. But the Eagles are a pretty good football team. Super Bowl champion. Real good organization, and even guys that are trying out for their team, even second string guys, third, whatever. Those guys are built for it. So
they deep in every position.
It was a tough first preseason game to go out there and get started with it. Like what they did offensively. Defense has got to pick it up, obviously. We're going to bring that one name up again. Mr. Henderson. He's not in camp right now.
He's here though.
He's in camp, but
he's here. He's just not on the field. Right. I'm sure he's in the
as
meeting room.
As it gets closer and closer, man, again, looking at what's going on, maybe that frontline help kind of creates a situation where it's better on the back end.
Right.
You know what I mean? If he's there getting that pressure on guys are not in the back being exposed as much. So it becomes even more bigger, to get this game changer sign in the Bengals uniform. Shamar Stewart, obviously eyes were on him. Did you get a chance to check him out a little bit?
Nah, not really. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the boys play. So let's just go ahead and get to it, man.
As the nation probably was, obviously. As we talked about earlier, before the show started, George Sanders, man, for all the scrutiny, for all the negativity, memes, being placed on the fourth string, if that's the case or the truth. No first team reps or anything like that.
Right.
For him to go out and do what he did, man, was extra special.
Against a first team defense.
And that's what I was going to bring up. Is it a difference?
It's a hell of a difference. And he's a rookie. So even though they didn't throw a lot at him, schemes and all that, because nobody really wants to show that in the preseason on defense, his reads, his dropbacks, his steps, he did good. You can tell he doesn't get rattled as much. He didn't have happy feet. He wasn't quick to take off. He stood in the pocket. Sometimes he scrambled. That doesn't come with playing time. But, for a rookie, he did great. And when I say great, he did great. He didn't have great numbers, but he was sufficient.
Well, he got great numbers with 14 for 23, 138 yards, 19 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. Obviously, in the preseason, you want to take care of football. And you're fighting for a job. That's, one of your main focuses as an athlete, whatever sport it's in. No turnovers. No opportunities to give the other team chances to score points. And, Shedeur did that. Again, like I said, for all the scrutiny, for all the press, for all the negativity, for all of the things that they tried to throw at this young man, he's been unbelievably humble about everything. He's stayed steadfast in his belief, in his faith, and his ability. So keep an eye on a young man like that. I hope he's an example, for a lot of people out there. You don't have to rah. You even though you have an opportunity to ride, maybe you have, the abilities, you deserve the ride. Maybe it's just best to, be humble about it and just let everything else speak for itself. Because, if it doesn't happen for this man in Cleveland, it's going to happen for him somewhere else, in somebody else's organization. Somebody is taking a look at this professional right now. And again, it's only one game, but if we're judging everybody else by their first appearance, we're high on this guy, for their first appearance. Again, let's give it up for this young man who, again, under the scrutiny of the world and the eyes of the world upon him, goes out and makes some of the most electric plays you've seen in the preseason in the last 2 years. I mean, the one throw, or the one he runs across the field, he does a spin move, 2 spin moves. You know what I'm saying? Spin cycle twice. And then he runs all the way back across the field the other way. Runs at least 60-some yards, 65 yards in a scramble play for positive gaining. That alone shows me the athletic ability and skills and elusiveness. All else fails, pocket breaks down, he can probably give me 3 yards if he just runs it in. So the throws he made, throws were pretty good. Made some reads, came off a couple progressions, delivered the football. Things that they talked about in the draft, his attributes, things that made him special at Colorado State. We saw a few of those things this past weekend. Shout out to Shador Sanders. Shout out to the Sanders family, man. We wishing you a speedy recovery, Coach Prime. Shiloh, I watched you do your thing, man. I appreciate you presenting your mom with your game jersey, man. That's 100. Those are things like that, man, that again, these youngsters, they need to see, man. They need more positive motivation like that from guys like yourselves who are holding a big platform. But again, Shador Sanders, good luck. Stat tracker today in practice for Cleveland. As far as, what guys are doing, Dylan Gabriel outperformed him today. So it's going to be a competition up there. Joe Flacco obviously is a professional. He's not going to give in. We don't know obviously what's going on with Watson, but we think Watson's not going to be a factor. Kenny Pickett. I almost called you Cody. But anyway, Kenny, good luck to you as well, man. But again, I think everybody's pulling for one person. You know what I mean? For a good reason, because the guy deserves it. I'm not saying that you don't deserve it, but what's right in front of our eyes, man, it's coming to fruition. You know what I mean? And what everybody thought about this kid is kind of showing right now. Stay humble, man. Stay prayerful. Keep doing your thing, Shador.
I hope we do good because that makes the AFC North, man. Wow.
I mean, it makes it more fun, more competitive. You got a dynamic quarterback, obviously, like Lamar Jackson. You got Joe Burrow, who's a true professional and deliberate, dissecting you with accuracy and his style of football. Then, like you just said, you got Aaron Rodgers over there in Pittsburgh, who's going to be a competitor as well. I think Joe Burrow is going to be his, juice to really kind of revitalize something towards the end of his career.
It's the veteran against all the young boys.
Right. So it's going to be really interesting, man, in the AFC North. So quarterback-wise. So again, we're looking forward to all the action coming up NFL-wise. Not say just to the call. So I'm going to move on here. We talked about Taj Brooks a little bit as far as his blocking and protection. Obviously the last several years, Joe Burrow spent a lot of time picking himself up. Other teammates were picking him up off the turf. So anything that involves the offensive line that is positive and that they're talking about is always a good thing. So Taj, keep blocking. I know Joe would appreciate it. I know the fans appreciate you doing your thing this first preseason. Again, everybody knows it's the first game, but you just continue to build, man. That's what the preseason is about. You just go out there and continue to do what you need to do. Desmond Ridder. Great to see Des back in town, man. Yes. Obviously, Cincinnati Bearcat product. Went out there, got a couple opportunities to make the football team. Late drive, obviously, time ran out. Would have liked to have seen what we possibly could have did in that late game situation, maybe lead into a late victory. But watching him place the ball where he placed it a couple times, looking at his confidence, that's the Des Ridder I remember. The guy's fearless. And he's He's gonna play hard. He's gonna try to do the things. May try to overdo it sometimes, but he missed just some things off sometimes. But Dez has got it going, man. He's got it going. And it's good to see him here. Hopefully things will progress for him. Obviously, the quarterback challenge or the backup quarterback is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a battle. But again, seeing one of our locals, seeing one of our guys in there get an opportunity, that was really cool to see for him. And I know his parents are really proud. There was a story going back to college that his mom taught him how to throw the football. About that. You know what I mean?
Out there tossing with him.
Out there tossing with him. Shout out to Miss Ritter. I read that story, heard about that story. I thought that was amazing to see how now he progressed and he's an NFL quarterback. I just want to know, did you sign an NIL deal with him? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, if you were the one out there, showing him how to take you, you should be getting a little bigger piece. All right? So Dez, holler at Miles on that a little bit. We're moving on, man. Obviously, again, with the recap of sports, Reds on the run. Like I said, we talked about it going back to several series, man. They've been doing their thing. 62-57 right now.
Still above 500. They still in the hunt.
Going into the second week of August.
Right.
Can't want nothing else. But again, a positive team, a positive state this late in the season. I think they're a half game back, 1.5 game back now of the Mets. Okay, in the wild card race. Obviously, 5.5 back of the Cubs for second, but it looks like the Brewers, man, are going to run away with this thing. And the Brew Crew has been on a tear, winning 9 out of their last 10 games.
They got better pitching.
That's been something they've been doing all year, though. They've been playing baseball all year. We just haven't obviously mentioned them as being, efficient leaders. But looking at the Milwaukee Brewers, man, that's just something, again, somebody's going to have to deal with in the postseason. But we're pulling for our Reds, man. We're 5-5 in our last 10 games. 500,
See if we can get that win tonight. Because tonight, if they win, you know who's hosting the concert tonight, right? Big Snoop Dogg in Cincinnati. He in town.
Oh!
So if you got tickets or you want to get to the game, after the game, get down there.
Uncle Snoop.
The Snoop is in the building.
In the building.
Yesterday we had Nelly, we had
tonight.
Chingy, they had Eve, and they had Ja Rule at Riverbend. Tonight we got Snoop. So Cincinnati been on the run right now with artists.
Cincinnati is on a major run right now.
Big
It's
Snoop
always
Dogg.
big coming in the summertime, man. Summertime, end of the summer, Ohio really puts on with the festivals and all that good stuff. People come from out of town to really attend our festivals that go on here. And again, the concerts, for these concerts to be going on after the games, man, y'all get down there, man. Check out Big Snoop. I'm trying to get down there and see if I can get a ticket or something. He should be having some backstage
It's a
passes.
17 game.
Should he be having some backstage passes for us?
I need to start getting them, man. I just be like, all right, then sounds like I'm cool with the Lady of Rage. That's how I know they was here.
Rough that stuff with the Afro Puff.
She's in the building with
We
Snoop.
gonna holler at you, Rage. You coming down. Yeah, that's huge, man.
Oh, man, look who here. We need to get him on the podcast. Come on there, man.
That's huge to be down
Talk
here,
your
man.
stuff, Snoop.
Let me put my stuff
Get over here.
Big
Come
Snoop.
on over here. Come on over here, man. Let them know who you are, what you represent.
Bringing
what you
in the
be
guests
doing,
here
man.
right here real
Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead. Tell them who you are, what you be doing right here.
Man, Tay, everybody know who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm Brittany Walker. I work at Wendell's, and I'm a DJ, entrepreneur. I got a junk removal business, and I got a lawn care. Hey, Tay's good people, man. He crazy sometimes, but this my good brother, and I love him to death. But y'all really need to tap in. OTR Impact, it's going down, bro.
Appreciate it.
All the time.
Doing our thing, man. Doing our thing. Thanks for coming out, man.
You already know.
Supporting the community. You know what I'm saying? As we do. I mean, doing our thing.
Melvin Levin. The best dunker ever. Ooh!
Come on, man.
The best dunker ever.
I didn't have to say that. I didn't have to say
The
that.
best dunker ever.
Somebody else said it.
You already know
what
what it is, man.
Somebody else said it. Stop playing
You know
with
what
me
he
out there.
The helicopter came across the, you know what I mean? Me and Mel go back anyway.
We
you know
we try to keep them up to speed, but they sometimes forget.
Oh, nah, they ain't gonna forget
It's
that.
all good, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
doubt.
But again, we're in the community, man. Casting in the community today. 6464 Quentin Road, Sunoco gas station. I think we honored the free gas passes. I think all the backpacks are gone. Thanks for the community that came out, took care of the kids. All right, but we'll get back to the podcast here after this break. We're not boxed in. Again, we're not just centering ourselves around sports, we're centering ourselves around everything. That's everything that's been great about the city of Cincinnati. Just building. 10th episode, special. Great opportunity for one, but again, like I said, man, get out here in the community, taking these hands, meeting these people who watch me play basketball, listen to them say these wonderful things. You can't pay for that stuff, man. So I feel so blessed to be involved, to have the opportunities, again, to do because I said I would. That's the new movement. That's the new movement. We're going to start seeing that hashtag from bar owner. Obviously, don't put the rights out to the person that owns it. But that's a good one for me. It's always about, I told you I'm going to try to do it, I'm going to try to do it, I'm going to help you out. Yeah. Now, really, that's what's really been called. That's been the calling, that's been what's up. Because I said I'd do it. He fresh too. It's a lie.
Congratulations on everything. Thank you. I appreciate you.
got a cone under there. They got a cone.
Somewhere in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't next to the train. We can take the last name. What's happening? Cause you look so good. Tell me why you wanna work here. Put you on the front page of King magazine, but you gon' get yourself hurt here. Yeah, baby, I want you in the back seat to have a conversation. Really think you need some ventilation. Let's talk about you and me. But I can't believe it. She all on me, make me. I think she want me. I can't even know it. No, I can't believe it. She all on me, make me. I think she want me. I can't even know it. No, and you don't understand. She make the people say yeah, yeah, yeah. She make the people say baby, put you in the Virgo, riding in Murcielago. I'll put you in the beach house, right on the edge of Costa Rica. Put one of them little flowers in there, have it looking like a fly, mamacita. Fuego, cause you look so good, you make me wanna spin it all on you. Get about this thing, so I get you bored, I can do what you want. Yeah, baby, I want you in the back cause you need a little persuasion. Plus you need a little ventilation. Let's talk about you. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. She all on me. I think she want me. I can't even hold it. No, I can't believe it. She all on me. I think she want me. I can't even hold it. No, and you don't understand. She made the people say yeah, yeah, yeah. She got the last name. She made the people say yeah,
I've been over here lunching like
You all right,
in
man?
front of the camera, like, hey,
Hey, this how it is when you mobile, man.
we
Raw,
back,
uncut.
we back.
On Impact Recruiting Services. They out of gas, out of book bags.
So come on up here and just get some shopping done or something like
Go
that.
support black business. One of the only black-owned gas stations in Cincinnati.
Oh, that's good information.
Yeah, it's black-owned.
Because I don't think people knew that.
Yeah, it's black-owned. I only get gas here. I fill up here. Yep.
It's cool that they have those passes for the people, man.
Yeah.
And like on real, man.
It's like the fourth year for it, though. They do it every year.
It was thick up in here, like
Yeah.
for real thick. Just trying to cool off here a little second.
This weekend, don't forget, y'all, we got Little League football. I forgot who the Senators play Saturday. The Senators play Saturday down at Taft, and then that Sunday we have Winton Woods versus Hilltop. It's gonna be nice. How you doing?
Okay, what y'all recruiting for? I'm not
Recruiting service. I help get a lot of kids into college. Right now we're doing our podcast. You want to come on and say something? We got you now. Come on on.
Look, oh, scared. Don't be scared now.
Come on, look. Every time we get somebody on camera, we really gonna deal with them. Say that. They're my boy.
Wow. Hey, we back though. Hey, shout out again to my Bearcats. Go jump back in there real quick. We got some Hall of Fame inductions, man, coming up this October, which is You know, obviously that's a special place to be. Obviously,
Yes.
the University of Cincinnati, James B. Kelly Hall of Fame. I had my induction several years back. I was kind of surprised that it happened so soon. I make the joke that I got in there before Bob Huggins did, so it's the only one up I got on Hall of Famer like him. Special year for me. That year, obviously, being inducted. So shout out to all the inductees this year. I have the list here of people who want to be inducted. Just wanted to name them here and read their respective sports. First off, we have Jesse Nevitt, class of 05 to 08, women's volleyball. KB Sharp, you should remember that name. KB was real with it. Okay, she came in and practiced with us a couple days. Maybe got some minutes where some of our guards were playing those years she was here. KB Sharp, women's basketball. Congratulations. Tom Vaso, is it? Vaso, I'm sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong. Tom, shout out to you. Being inducted to the James B. Kelly Athletic Hall of Fame. Football, class of 73, 75. Mike Miquise. Mike.
Where you get inducted? Okay, that's what's up.
Mike wore my number 21. He showed out in that number, man. So that's a huge one. That's one I really do remember. Mike Miquise, football, class of 05 through 08. Meredith Glenn, coach, women's soccer. Shout out to you, coach. 83 to 2007, she was the coach. It's a long tenure. It's a long tenure. Shout out to you. Congratulations on being inducted to the Hall of Fame as well. What else do we have here? I'll look at my list. I think that's the last of the list. It was 7 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm missing somebody. I'll get that name here in a second. But Friday, October 10th. Friday. Let me get this correct because I'm thinking about some other stuff. October 24th. Okay? October 24th, 2025. Fifth Third Arena. James B. Kelly Athletic Hall of Fame inductees will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm going to see if I can actually get me a ticket to that. I've lobbied for the university to start giving at least a couple of the past inductees a few seats, come down and enjoy the new inductions. So if you listen, down there on UC's campus, hot, sweating, you hear me, get me a ticket to the James B. Kelly Athletic Hall of Fame induction for October 24th, 2025. So I can share in the induction and welcome a whole bunch of athletes home. All right? Let's do that, UC. This is to all y'all. I'm going to tag everybody in the post. It's coming. So as I just said to my personal live there, UC, here's a lobby right now for you to get me a nice seat. You can be in the back. I just want to be in the building so I can come and enjoy the festivities and welcome some of our great Bearcats home. Because actually it's my house right now. They got to actually knock on the door to see if I answer. You know what I mean? And you come in. And I think Corey's there. A couple other athletes are there in the Hall of Fame. We'll be sitting there waiting for y'all. Okay? So you got to knock to get in. All right? But again, let us come down there and enjoy the festivities. Hopefully y'all get this message. Be live. We're going to send you the feed. Bearcats, step up. Let's get a few athletes back on campus that way and help celebrate the inductions. College football. Top 25, man. As we talked about earlier, we got the Penn State Nittany Lions overstepping the Ohio State Buckeyes in this year's 25 college poll, which is a little disrespectful after I came on earlier. Now I got a chance to really think about it. Being a national champion and all, being that is, I know what I have coming back, knowing that I've beaten you 12 out of the last 13 times, and you have the nerve to be ranked ahead of me. That's nothing but more bulletin board material for me to come out and eat you alive. So on November, what is it? Check my dates here.
Where are they playing at?
Probably won't matter. But I think it's November. I got this date here somewhere.
I wonder is that gonna be the whiteout game for Penn State if it's at home?
You know it's probably gonna be something special. They're gonna try to do everything they can to make it to their liking. I'm gonna get that date, but I think it's in November though. So I'm gonna get the exact date. But I know Ohio State will be ready for that game. I know they're waiting on that game. That's just one game they'll be waiting on. But again, looking at the top 25, we have Texas at number 1, Penn State number 2, Ohio State 3, Clemson coming in at 4. All right, Clemson over Georgia at 5, Notre Dame 6, which Notre Dame's got a roster, man. That's going to be
got a lot returned.
Pretty interesting to see what Notre Dame Fighting Irish does with that group. Followed by Oregon. Oregon stays with athletes. Alabama at 8, LSU 9, University of Miami 10. A couple of surprises for me. Michigan obviously being 14, top 25 obviously. I'm getting into now. Indiana 19, SMU clocked in at one poll at 16. Check that to see if that's correct in the other poll. And Boise at 25. So, be interesting to start the season for a lot of these groups, being ranked where they are, a chance to move up, a chance for you to get knocked down. So, it's going to be exciting here in the next 17 days. I know coming up for the Bearcats, but for some of these teams to get off August 30th, late August, it's going to be exciting for them as well. I'm going to get this date here for that Ohio State-Penn State game because that is really bothering me. I need to make sure I get that out so people know. So they're chomping at the bit just like the whole state Buckeyes are about getting this opportunity to go out and show the Penn State Nittany Lions and the country that they made a big mistake. We'll be back here in a second with the We Not Boxing In podcast. I'm your host, Melvin Levitt, sponsored by On Impact Recruiting Services, Honey Water. We'll be back in a second.
One.
All right, folks, we back. Short break there. Weather's starting to come a little bit here. As you know, we're outside. We don't want to get thundered on or anything like that. We want to stay safe with all these wires and cameras and stuff hooked up. Just wanted to finish up real quick, get into some things high school and locally real fast. We got high school football coming up. We got a preseason top 10 as far as that go. Let us know what you think possibly in the chat before it's over with. But we got Moeller chiming in at 1, St. X 3, Anderson 2, Dakota West 4, Princeton 5, Winwood 6, Dakota East at 7, Older at 8, McNick at 9, and LaSalle rounding out the top 10. Seems like a steady diet, man, of the same programs each year for me, which is, it says a lot about what's going on here in Cincinnati with the football programs that are built. They're built to last. You know what I mean? And obviously these coaches are doing a great job with, having the teams ready throughout each year to be, ranked up top. But as, the old saying goes, it's any Friday night, any given Friday, any given Saturday in the SEC, any given Friday night in high school football, man, here in Cincinnati, because those are the kind of matchups that you do have. Guys are really competitive with each other, and they kind of know each other's program as well. So it makes it real interesting when these kids get a chance to go out there and see each other again that following season, being that is they were on the JV level the previous year or whatever, or returning varsity players. So again, looking forward to maybe visiting a couple of those stadiums, getting in the crowd a little bit, maybe getting into them cheering sections. I've never been to the pit over at Elder. I've never been to X. I've never been over to Moeller, where Moeller plays. So I'm looking to get out to do some things. I've seen Preston, been to Preston, which I'm not shy on that this year. I got a couple of kids that play basketball for me in the summer that go to Preston and one's playing football. So definitely will be out to see you at Big A. But again, man, it's going to be an exciting football season here, with the kids in Cincinnati. Looking at a couple of the top linebackers, defensive linemen, You got Christian Harris from Moeller, Julian Dwyer from Moeller, Chase Mack from Taft. Got Eckley Bridges from Hamilton, Mike Branch. Looking forward to seeing you, Mike, over at Oak Hills. Taylor transfer, old Melvin Levitt basketball product right there. Appreciate you, Mike. Derek Singleton from Middletown. All right, so this list of guys for you to check out on the defensive line. Spotlighted as one of the top players in the country to watch, or the top players in the state to watch. So make sure we're checking out those local talented kids, and we're supporting. We'll be out there on Impact Recruiting Services. Lastly, if you are a gaming enthusiast, gaming Madden 2026, defenses, defenses win championships. I know y'all get on the video games and try to throw bombs all game, trick plays, and use the offense, but you better get in tap with them defenses. Rounding out the top 10 of defenses on Madden 2026. Number 1, Steelers, 91. Kansas City at 89. Cowboys, 88. Wow. Ravens, 87. The Texans at 86. Bills, 85. Broncos at 85 as well. The Vikings are rated at 84. Lions are rated at 84. And the Patriots round out that top 10 at 83. Digging in the crates all the way down, the numbers all the way down the line, man. I was digging so far, and to really keep digging to see where the Browns would be and the Bengals would be. And I found the Browns. The Browns are ranked Myles Garrett, and the Bengals are ranked a holdout. We're not boxed in. I've been your host, Melvin Levitt, co-host Dante Payne, sponsored by On Impact Recruiting Services. What a day down here, 6464 Witten Road, the Sunoco gas station. We put it on for the community. We cast it in the community today. Gave out backpacks, gave out free gas. That's what it's about, man, getting people ready for this August rush. Keep tuning in to us. Phone a friend, tell a friend, share it, all that good stuff. We're doing good things in the community of Cincinnati. Shout out to all the participants in the Baby Bowl this past weekend. I had a blast doing your games. I can't wait till the season start so I can come back out and do some more commentating. It was preseason, so I made a couple of little mistakes, but at the same time, it's preseason for everybody. All right, the kids wasn't doing too well themselves at times. All right, so give me a break. All right, but anyway, man, shout out again to Dante for giving me all this, man, to be a part of, man. You see it behind me. We're doing our thing, man. We stay ready. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go post these bumper stickers, all these stickers everywhere, postcards, all that good stuff, man. Stay involved. Do it because you said you would.